I put my integrations guy on with y'all's integrations people. It was one meeting, here's the documentation, built it out in 2-3 days, done. That's how it should be.
They make it complicated
because they want to lock people into their ecosystem. Yes. I have a whole soapbox about how tech companies in this industry try to lock people in.
Something we said in the back room there is one of those companies that make it intentionally hard.
I didn't say it.
Hey, this is Bob Simon, the host of Bourbon and Proof. This tour we couldn't do without our sponsors. Even Up, Justice HQ, Attorney Share, Move Docs, Coastal Research, Trio, Libra, LegalX, Law Pods, Strategy, and of course, Law Firm Rides, providing transportation for clients and lawyers nationwide. Even Up is an artificial intelligence platform that automates a lot of the mundane tasks that lawyers and law firm staff do, from demand letters to running playbooks to opening up claims, ordering police reports, and doing those so you can spend more quality time with your clients in the courtroom or in their living room. We also have Attorney Share. Attorney Share is a product to be able to have lawyers find more cases in their wheelhouse to help clients without having to have the market spend that's out there, and also tracking all of your referrals in one place. It integrates with all the major case management platforms, and it allows lawyers to really better serve their clients and also refer out clients in other jurisdictions and practice areas and be able to monetize all of that goodwill that they put in. Our other sponsor is Justice HQ. Justice HQ is a mobile app bringing together all the community in the legal field, from vendors to staff to paralegals. They have their own masterminds. They have our podcasts are on there. Other lawyers' podcasts are on there. On-demand education, every event in the industry, and you have direct access to the best of the best. And of course, Coastal Research. Coastal Research helps all of us injury lawyers find out the insurance limits to investigation that's on the other side. Whether you know it or not, they're not required to in many states to tell you how much insurance there is for the person that catastrophically harmed your clients. But Coastal Research is able to do it very quickly and efficiently for you. They have an actual technology platform that's so easy to use and pushes the data back and forth. We only let people sponsor the show if we use their products and believe in them.
Welcome to this episode of Bourbon and Proof, where we interview those who have been both successful at law and life. Today, we're honored to have on the Haskin Brothers and, of course, our esteemed co-host, Mauro Fiore Jr.
Hello, hello, hello.
And we're live from Charleston, South Carolina at Bourbon and Bubbles. Raise your glasses if you do not have alcohol. Well, actually, we're going to do one non-alcoholic pour for my boy, David Haskins here. David, you ready for this?
Yeah.
This is 74, Kentucky 74. This is a non-alcoholic whiskey. Mauro and I have actually had this on the show. You can see by his grimace that he loves it.
Now, see, I have tried just about every non-alcoholic whiskey, and the one is worse than the next. They're all just horrible.
You can say you can't handle it, man. It's okay.
Do you remember who we had this whiskey with?
Michael Jackson.
Michael Mogul. So close. So close. All right, we need our whiskey connoisseur. Yes, sir. Here comes our bourbon bag. Oh
yeah.
Do we? Mauro, can he borrow your voice?
Yeah. How's it going, gentlemen? So we're going to do in a brand new bottle. This is the Garrison Brothers. This is a single barrel I picked out last October. Only 36 bottles of this were made. This is super exclusive. When I say super exclusive, I hand drilled this barrel, hand bottled this bottle, hand waxed every bottle, hand dumped the bottle, hand wrote on every bottle. So you can only find this again here.
Wow. Share the love.
Now, this is a even more special barrel on top of that. So this is barrel strength. I've added nothing to this.
Yes.
By barrel strength, this is 142 proof.
Ooh, our speed, Mauro.
This is the highest proof we've ever had on this show.
On the show, yes.
Yeah.
Higher than the Justice Juice. This is definitely a 70.
So we lucked out. I'm going to get one right down to this gentleman here.
Look at that. They call them long arms.
So we lucked out on this one. This is a spare barrel from their Cowboy release. Cowboy release is their top high-end whiskey they do every year. They actually take these barrels as it's aging in the rickhouse and they go, this is going to be exceptional. They pull it out of the regular rotation. They then put it in a metal shipping container and it sits the rest of its life in the middle of that Texas heat in a metal shipping container. So as you can think, in hot boxing, essentially your barrels for you, just super intense in and out of that barrel, taking a lot of the oak prevalence, oak notes off of it for you. Wow. This is one of my favorite picks I've ever done.
Well, Are you on social media? How people find you? Because it's
so not necessarily. So I do have an Instagram, Bourbon Life 100. If you want to check me out on there. I also do privately go around the country and advise and do these for people all over the country as well. If you want to.
I feel like we should take you on the tour with us. This has been so good. So shout out to Garrison Brothers. I love Texas whiskey. I love Texas Rye. This is one of I've not had this one, but shout out to Garrison because we want to bring this show to Texas, and some folks said we would love to go to Garrison's distillery. They have fantastic stuff.
Absolutely fantastic. These are the inventors of Texas whiskey. The first legal whiskey distillery to say Texas is Garrison Brothers. So if you're somebody to go check out, these are the guys that do it.
Oh man! So
have you ever had that Matthew McConaughey whiskey? Have you had that one?
The Long Branch.
It's pretty good. I like it.
Yeah, it's pretty good. You got a little bit of that Texas mesquite and oak that they add into it. They filter with it. Gives you a little bit of that Texas barbecue hint to it. It's really nice, but I don't think it has anything compared onto this one.
All right, before you leave, Hayden, can you roll the D20? We're going to roll the 20-sided die. If it's 11 to 20, I get an extra pour of that.
All right.
If it's 0 to 10, Mauro gets an extra pour.
All right, here we go.
20.
Nine.
It's a 2. 9?
It's a 9.
9.
Load them up. 142. There we go. Chug. Shoot it. Oh, Lord. He's going to puke.
Oh, my God. Oh, no.
Over 70% alcohol.
Yeah.
There it is. Look at him.
Get the blanket ready.
That's essentially moonshine.
All right, thank you to Bourbon and Bubbles. All right, gentlemen, cheers.
Cheers.
Oh, my God, Mauro.
Cheers.
That's why his logo's a sleepy woogie, because he's going to pass out after that. This shit's so good. You can taste it.
Yeah.
At the end.
It doesn't drink 142 proof.
It's
drinks much
a lot smoother than I expected.
142 could be like gasoline if it's bad. This is amazing.
Yeah. So you can run the flux capacitor on this. So we were starting to tell you the story off air. In my house, I have Scotch rocks that are 20-sided die. So when people come have a drink at my house, you have to roll for your luck score for the year. And you can re-roll if you want. So there are a few people in this room. I know Pat has rolled the D20 in my house, Brando, some other folks. There's one person that had a 38, a 20, and an 18. The guy ended up being a billionaire later that year.
Michael Jackson.
It is, in fact, not Michael Jackson, and I will not name the person, but they have been on the show twice. It's one of the people that's been on the show twice. Now, I would like for you to roll. This doesn't mean anything. You're just going to see if you could beat your brother's
Hit a 20,
luck
man.
score, which I hope you can, because that was terrible.
Going for 20.
You better go for 20. Let's see.
18.
Oh, very good.
18.
18's very good. Mauro likes some before 18. All right, guys, so let's get... Oh, man, he's struggling. Let's get down to... I mean, your shirts say just sue it. I hope you're watching the show rather than listening. So the Hayden brothers, or the Haskin Brothers, have been pioneers in the space of intake and technology.
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, for a long time.
Yeah.
Intake for a long time. Technology is a more recent thing.
Yeah, but now that you guys had the ability to combine those things. So Mauro does not know about Speed AI. So this is going to be great.
No, I'm a virgin.
Wow. You're going to touch him for the very first time with dropping some knowledge. Be ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
Tell him about Speed AI, because he runs an efficient machine at his firm.
So Speed AI is an intake agent that will listen to 100% of the calls that come into your law firm, grade the performance of your agents, grade the quality of the cases that come into your firm, and find missed cases. When your intake agents maybe miss out on some key details and cost you potentially a case, Speed AI will flag that for you instantly and let you know, hey, call this person back. They actually had something.
That's amazing. I want to sign up today.
You should. And their product
do
is
it.
super, the cost point's amazing.
Yeah.
And se habla español. Todos those things, right? Everything.
Sí, todos hablamos español. ¿verdad?
See? But it does, because he gets a lot of Spanish-speaking clients,
Yeah.
so
Oh, you do? Yeah. Oh, you're in California, right?
si su puede.
Over 125 languages.
125 languages.
Yeah.
Does it speak Pig Latin?
Oh, we got to
do
work
that.
on that.
Mara, do you know Pig Latin?
No, but I had a girlfriend that some people called her that.
Do you, Hayden, do you know Pig Latin? Do you remember
Yes. I mean, I can speak it, yeah.
how? I mean, how do you say gum in Pig Latin?
I'm good.
How do you say it? How do you say
we
it?
got him.
I'm not going to repeat it. I'm not going to say it again.
So anyway, with Speed AI, to make sure no lead is lost behind.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So recovers all these wines, and one of our very good friends in Georgia uses the product, and they've saved a 7-figure case because their intake had a bad day.
Yeah. And you'd be surprised. It happens all the time. Was talking with a customer last week who saved in their second month, saved a 7-figure case. The intake person just sort of glazed over the fact that the guy mentioned he had a pain stimulator. And if you don't work on the cases, if you're just taking intake calls, you don't know that a pain stimulator is a $200,000 plus spinal surgery. It's a very complex, catastrophic type of a case. He thought it was a chiropractic treatment protocol. So, but the AI realized that meant that it was going to be a catastrophic, high-value case. They actually passed on the case at first. The AI flagged it. They were able to rescue it.
Shit. And it wasn't the intake agent's fault. That's not a commonly known thing. It was the first time I had heard of a pain stimulator. But if you would have looked at that in the case management system or the CRM, it would have said soft tissue, minor chiropractic care, rejected. It would have looked like he did everything he was supposed to.
Wow. So you guys are local.
Yeah, we're South Carolina.
Where in South? Because you guys
Greenville, South Carolina.
Greenville.
I mean, that's like up in the sticks,
Upstate,
right?
yeah.
Upstick.
Bible Belt.
They're in
Definitely Bible Belt.
Spartanburg.
Yeah.
Spartanburg.
Not by Spartanville.
You went right by
Yeah.
Spartanburg, yeah.
Right by Spartanburg.
Look
Yeah.
at that. You did a...
Buckle. Greenville's kind of the buckle of the Bible Belt.
It kind of is, yeah.
It's like the Southern Baptist.
Yeah, 'cause, I mean, you guys don't have an accent like all my friends here in Charleston.
My wife says I kind of put it on a little bit when I'm around some
Yeah.
That
country
makes
people.
sense.
but-
Yeah.
That makes
You
sense.
get him around some of his old buddies from here in Charleston, it'll come out in about an hour, you know? Yeah,
What is Southern accent?
yeah.
So we have a joke here, which is, why do you have to take 2 Southern Baptists with you when you go fishing? Because if you only take one, he'll drink all your beer.
Mauro's computing.
Mauro's waiting.
I'm waiting for the punchline.
He didn't grow up around much Southern Baptist.
No. Mauro just likes the picture jokes. He likes memes, not so much the words. Yeah. So, I mean, what's it like? I mean, people outside of South Carolina think it's not a good state to be a trial lawyer. No, it's not true.
It's actually a pretty good state to be a
Yes.
trial lawyer in. Aside from, every few years they try to push tort reform, but aside from that, it's a great state to be a trial lawyer in.
Yeah, and we're here at Bourbon and Bubbles, and you see a lot of your friends here.
Yeah.
Clients you've worked with, lawyers you've been friends with.
Yeah, I got my start here in Charleston, so.
Really?
Yeah, I got a lot of friends around here.
When were you in Charleston?
2009 to 2011.
Wow.
Yeah.
So have you guys always worked together? Like, what's that deal?
Almost.
no, that's
I started in the firm in 2009. I was employee number 1 with David Ayler, my best friend. And 2011, 12, I moved back up to Greenville. I was still working with David. I started my agency, and then I was like, Hayden, I need to build websites, and I can't do this myself.
I was moving back home. I just got finished working for OFA, Obama for America, in North Carolina.
Working for what?
Obama for America in North Carolina in 2012. And I moved back home, and I was kind of just like, I don't know what I'm going to do with my life. And then David calls me. He's like, hey, you know how to make videos and websites, right? Like, I got this project. Why don't you come work on this? And then it just kind of started from there, kind of snowballed. It was a good marriage of talents back then.
But what's your different? You're the more technical one, Hayden. Is that?
Yeah, that's pretty accurate.
I
Yeah.
mean, so what's the divide here? Like, what are you? Are you the older brother?
I started in marketing.
older?
Yeah.
I'm older. I started in marketing at David's firm. Sort of taught myself everything on the job. Then when the company started rolling, I was more sales manager, and Hayden has probably integrated every major platform with every other
one. Yeah.
At some point.
Yeah. So I was just kind of the figure it out guy at the marketing company. So whatever it was that we were doing before we would go out and offer it to the world, I would just kind of figure it out, and then we'd roll it out. I got to create the program for it. And then,
So Mauro's on CasePeer. You guys work with CasePeer?
so we're not integrated into CasePeer yet, but would love to use y'all as a test case.
Yeah.
That's kind of how we get case management integrations started. Is we find like a test firm, a firm to kind of be our guinea pig, and we work pretty closely with you to kind of
Like
make
how
sure
we
it
did-
works well for your firm, and then it would work well for others.
So Mauro still answers. He'll pick up the phone anytime for a case, and I'm with him all of the time.
And he
picks up the
brought and he
phone.
brought his mail. I asked him. He brought his
he
mail.
I did bring.
Yeah,
I bring
that's
some.
awesome, yeah.
I had some on the plane.
But he does. So if Mauro picks up the phone, you should still have a transcript with it if he's doing intake, right? But you don't. You just pick up the call from the client. Do you know what?
No, it's just at my office. Like sometimes on the weekend or late at night, we have an answering service, and if they identify it as a new call,
Yep.
there's like 5 numbers they got to call before they get to me. So if all of my fucking employees are scratching their ass, then it comes to me because all 5 of them didn't answer the phone. And a couple of them are like my partner and shit. It's like, before it gets to me, everybody fucking didn't answer.
So one of the things that we always talk about is the person who's best suited to do an intake, especially on like a complex case, is the attorney.
Yeah.
Right? Because they're going to be able to spot what a good case is much better than someone who's just been kind of trained on how to qualify. So maybe in some cases it kind of works out for the
Yeah,
better.
I mean,
right?
I certainly don't mind, but by the time it gets to me, everyone else didn't answer, and then they call me, and I know it says Legal Intake Center on my phone, so that's why I always answer it. I was having dinner with Bob in Ibiza a couple months ago. I got up from the dinner table. I said, I got to take this call, and it was a good case. I signed it up. It was a good case, but hey, that's how I pay my bills, you know.
As soon as Mauro takes a call and he says, "Hi, this is Mauro," and as soon as he goes into like fluent Spanish and then leaves, he's on the intake call. I know when you do it. You see him.
Yeah.
Then
My
he sits there and
clients
he
are
closes
mostly all
his eyes.
Spanish.
He just goes like this and talks on the phone. No, but how could we help Mauro? So he shouldn't be doing that.
I mean, yeah, you shouldn't be doing your own intakes, but I mean, you've got tons of people that are doing them, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Should be.
so it's just like kind of having a second pair of ears on every call. It's like if you were listening into on every call.
I always said I would listen to intake, but I'd probably be so disgusted
Exactly.
that I don't even want to bother. I'd probably jump out the fucking.
Just let them do that for you. Oh, by the way, where's our Brown Water Society? We're ready for another pour. Oh, we're good. So last time he brought us something from Haywire, the local distillery over here.
Revival.
It was awesome. It was a rye done with white wine casks. See, I heard that. So we got something out of his backpack over here from the Secret Society of Charleston. By the way, if this pour makes us go blind, Mauro has insurance.
All right. So this one I've got is from a local distillery as well. All of mine are local. This is from a distillery called Cannon Distillery. So this one is wheat, rye, and rice. So we do a Kentucky Derby party every year, and the people get to put a raffle ticket in which horse they think is going to win. Whoever wins, we draw a name, and they get to pick a barrel, and then that barrel becomes this type of release. They get to design the label, they pick the barrel they want, everything else. So this is a collaboration between the Brown Water Society and Canada.
That's awesome.
It's just it's a really good standard whiskey, but made with some local ingredients.
And David,
another
we have
pour.
something for you. It's called
yeah.
Kentucky 74
I'll take it.
Spice.
I'll take a double.
Shrink up, a lot of
Thank you, sir.
nutrients. But see, this is why Mauro and I put ice in our whiskey, because we're hydrating while we're doing it. Actually, whiskey's medicinal, right? I mean, this guy knows. Whiskey
Originally, yes.
also now?
Yes.
Yes, it's good. Okay. Cheers. Thank you, brother.
Cheers.
Wow. Mine tastes the same as the last one.
This guy's got some good picks, man.
That's really smooth.
This is really good.
That's real smooth.
You know, the other day I was with a buddy of mine, and I know he's a big wine guy. I don't drink wine. I mean, I'll drink it if someone has it. But I went to like Bevmo or whatever, and I told the guy I want a really nice Cabernet. And we went out to dinner, and I brought it. The restaurant lets you bring your wine. You know, they charge you like $40 or whatever to bring your own wine. And my buddy, I knew he was a big wine guy, but I didn't know to what level, right? But it's like they poured the wine, and next thing you know, he had his nose all the way in the glass. I was like,
You expect me to drink that?
I thought he was drowning in the fucking thing. He had his nose so deep in there for like a couple minutes, just smelling it. You know what I mean? Meanwhile, I was already done with the glass, and he still had his nose smelling it. And then when he took a sip, he was swishing it around in his mouth for like another 30 seconds. I was like, damn, man, these guys are serious. You know, somebody's.
I have a theory about like wine snobs. It's like, it's kind of like,
Yeah, they're phonies.
what's that?
They're phonies.
Yeah, like they're like, one person will be like, there's
I
notes
saw
of chocolate.
this one time
The
on
other
the
person will be like, there's notes of flowers and raspberries.
Yeah.
I'm like, you're all just making this up.
I was like, hey, man, this is pretty good, huh? He's like, oh, yeah. It was. I was like,
Mauro, what's your favorite type of bourbon?
my favorite type of, favorite brand?
No, right now, what's your favorite bourbon?
IW Harper, 15 year.
Well, it's the one that you're drinking. You always make this joke. Oh, there's an ambulance. Guys, ambulance, let's go.
Boom.
Damn it. You guys aren't as committed as we are in LA. Jeez. Mauro almost broke his neck when he heard that siren.
Bob, what's your favorite wine?
I want to go to the Hollywood Bowl. Actually, Mauro goes to every Hollywood Bowl show, and all he does is complain about, I'm going to miss this show if we're on tour. But he did see all the Oasis ones.
But dude, I live 1 mile from the Hollywood Bowl, so I do go to the Hollywood Bowl. And I do miss shows when we do this, and it really pisses me off.
So, well, remember us the show notes. We travel a lot. Mauro drinks and talks, tells some stories. I'm like, that's fucking bullshit. That's stupid. It never happened. He said one time he went to the Hollywood Bowl to see this random band called Belle and Sebastian.
Oh, yeah.
I used to love Belle and Sebastian in high
I didn't know we
school,
were gonna go
bro.
down this road.
Absolutely.
Hey,
Yes.
Belle and Sebastian is the fucking, besides Oasis, they're the second best Brit pop band of all time.
I have an old skate clip to a Belle and Sebastian song. Just throwing that out.
Okay, I mean, this took a tangent.
I'm a gigantic Belle and Sebastian fan.
He's so big of a fan. By the way, Belle and Sebastian was a kid's show I watch, a boy with a big white dog.
It's a cartoon.
Cartoon. So Mauro tells a story of he went to go see Belle and Sebastian, one of his favorite bands. He says, and then they took me up on stage, and I was up there on stage with them, hanging out at the Hollywood Bowl. I was like, get
I
the
sang
fuck.
with Stuart Murdoch. I sat on the piano with him, and I sang Catastrophe Waitress with him.
Oh, really? Wow, yeah.
So brought me on stage.
I'm like trying to call him on his bullshit. I was just on a Google frenzy and went to YouTube. I found when they played at the Hollywood Bowl. And I'm watching this thing, and sure enough, the motherfucker's on stage. I was like, and then they told people to leave. He didn't leave. He was just up there with the band. I was like, I couldn't believe it.
I was singing, man. That's fucking great.
That's awesome.
Amazing. That's awesome. One of the thrills of my life. Stuart Murdoch's the lead singer. The guy was amazing to me. It was great.
Wow, Belle and Sebastian.
Have you ever gotten on stage at a concert?
I went on stage once with Weezer when they were a garage band in Pittsburgh. They played at a local thing. And my brother and I and our friends wore all superhero t-shirts that we cut the sleeves off of because we were total white trash. And I was the Green Lantern and my brother was the Flash, and they saw us. And they was like, Flash and Green Lantern, come up there. A couple of us. So we went up there, and somehow my brother got kicked off stage. I don't remember what he did, but we were 18.
If I'd have got on stage with Weezer, I'd lead with that every time I meet somebody.
I totally
David
forgot
Haskins,
about it
nice to
until you
meet
said
you.
it.
Bob,
Been on stage with Weezer.
I was on stage with you and Flo Rida. We went on stage with Flo Rida.
We have been on stage. I've been on stage with Snoop Dogg, Flo Rida,
Yeah.
Nick Carter,
Yeah.
all those guys. Ice Cube. Yeah.
So let me ask you a question about Speed AI.
Yeah.
Is it really expensive to it's only for big firms kind of deal? Like, how do you guys charge? Is it like per user?
It's
per firm?
by the minute, and then we don't actually meter the minutes and nickel and dime you on the amount of minutes. We're gonna if you decide, hey, I want to try this out, we'll give you 2 weeks free. We'll pull the last month of calls. We'll analyze those for you so you have some data to start with. And we'll also be able to get a count of how many minutes on average you process per month. And we can put you into one of the buckets. There's a bucket for $500 a month. There's a bucket for $1,000 a month. And then if you're a big firm, you're going to get kind of custom quoted. If you're over about 20,000 minutes, it'll shake out to about 10 cents a minute.
We've got firms that have a part-time intake person on it, and the lawyer uses Speed to just monitor that. And we got firms that have literally 100 intake agents answering. They have a whole formal intake department.
At first, we thought it would only be like a fit for like really large volume firms and maybe like growth stage firms, but really we're seeing it fit into a lot of people's intake process. It's not like it gets in between or like is really disruptive to your operations unless you have really bad intake. But you know, we're seeing it work for a lot of firms.
The thing is, like, the cost per case nationally right now is skyrocketing.
Yeah.
It's super competitive. There's outside money coming in. And so for us, like, even if you're on the basic plan, it's like $500 a month. If you saved a case a quarter, you are going to be way ahead of the game.
It's a total no-brainer.
Yeah.
It's a no-brainer. So they built an integration with Attorney Share.
Yeah.
So I found out yesterday.
We were the first.
You guys were the
We
first.
finished it first before anybody else.
There was a firm in Georgia that was with us last night in Savannah that you built one with Call Ken that uses Speed AI in Georgia. They're now auto-routing those cases. They're cases that they don't handle directly through Attorney Share on a private invite.
Yeah.
I mean, they said they're signing all kinds of cases. It was Nate Hendricks and Farnaz. They're getting a lot from Call Ken directly.
Yeah.
And Sweet James through the same process. Crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love it. George said that we were the fastest integration start to finish.
So George is our CTO at Attorney Share, CEO now, and he gets so frustrated with like technology that sucks.
Dude.
He's like, he's like, they say they're a tech company, they can't even figure out an API. I'm like,
Every single integration, like they got to have like 8 meetings and stuff with y'all. It was super easy. I met with George. He's like, you know, I put my integrations guy on with y'all's integrations people. It was 1 meeting. Here's the documentation.
Done.
Built it out in 2-3 days. Done.
done.
That's how it should be.
But people, they make it complicated.
Because they want to lock people into their ecosystem.
Because they're
I have
just
a
jerks.
I have a whole soapbox about how tech companies in this industry try to lock people
something
in.
we said in the back room there is one of those companies that make it intentionally hard.
I didn't say it.
Yeah.
So that's the quick rant. So, do you guys have any other siblings?
What's that? Yeah.
We got.
There's
there's
4
a brother.
Haskins
Yeah.
brothers.
You have.
Yeah, there's
four-
a
four
brother in
boys.
between us, and then our younger brother, who was at Apple for almost 10 years.
Yeah.
Apple.
And he left recently, and he's at a startup now in New York.
Why aren't you all working together? When's that going to happen?
I don't know. He might. He
Yeah.
may eventually come in.
Shit. Mauro had his
So,
mom and dad. His
yeah,
mom worked at the firm.
I'll tell you a brief reason why. He wants to build stuff that millions of users will touch.
Yeah, he
For
builds,
us, we'll
at
cap
the OS
out.
level.
You know, we'll cap out. I mean, he worked on the Vision Pro at Apple. He lied to us about it for 4 years. He couldn't tell us that he was working on that. He worked
We
on
got to use it before it came out. It was really cool.
What was
Yeah.
it? What?
the Vision Pro at Apple.
What is that?
It's Apple's VR Play.
Oh.
And then he also worked on HomeKit, which millions of homes have. You know, that's the Apple's home automation platform. So he's really wanting to build stuff for the public, not necessarily B2B.
We'll be
like
at,
how
we'll be
we
at
are.
1 million users pretty soon.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking
Yeah.
about. Man.
So I've got something for you since you brought up Attorney Share.
Yes.
Let's do it. What do you got?
It's from my collection.
Can you get that?
It's from my collection. I have the nerdiest collection.
No,
I love it.
Pre-1978 legal advertising.
Oh.
And so, as you can imagine, everything pre-1978 is very rare, right?
I didn't
Was
think,
it was
were they
illegal.
not do advertising
They were
before
not-
78?
yeah, it was illegal until the Bates decision in
Arizona.
1978.
Arizona, yeah.
So
Hey, I like that Basquiat backpack.
thank you.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
Thank you. Here we go. So here's what I want to show you. This guy is my favorite legal advertiser in the pre-Bates era. Okay, and I think this is like the Bob Simon of 100 years ago.
Let's see it.
All right. So this right here is a letter opener by a patent attorney named Clarence O'Brien. I don't know if you get a pull on that. Clarence O'Brien was a patent attorney. You can see this is Washington, D.C. And then on the back, he's got the steps to start making a patent. And it says, my booklet on patent and trademark procedure sent free on request. So this guy would send these to lawyers all over the country.
Oh, wow.
Right
well
now,
played.
if you look it up on eBay, there's still 180 or so of these out there. And this is from 100 years ago, right? So you would send off for this booklet, and then Clarence O'Brien would send you this right here.
Wow. Do you still have this?
Yeah. So this is from like 1940. And it's
What?
basically like a website. This is like a website before they had websites. The whole thing is content. It's content marketing. What does it cost to get a patent?
That would be a blog, right?
Yeah, this is like a like.
I mean, this is
blog.
very high
How do I
quality.
get a patent? It's got a profile of the attorney. They got pictures of their. Yeah.
I mean, this
That's
is
pretty
wild.
So he would send that to you if you asked him.
Yeah, if you were
You
sending
didn't
a
even have to
request-
ask him.
Yeah.
He would send it to everybody.
And it makes sense. So, like, if you think about it, you're a lawyer in Tulsa in 1935.
Because this is, you could do federal law nationwide. So
Yeah,
you
you
could
could
do
Let me
it.
see that letter
Yeah.
opener. Let me see that.
But I want to see where this address is.
So if you're
Does it have the address on there? I can't see what the.
it just says,
yeah. See, what's it say?
1333 F Street, Northwest.
F Street.
Yeah.
I was at 2020 G Street for 3 years in DC. So it's
Right down
close.
the road.
F. So we're very close to that.
So, if you're a lawyer in Tulsa in 1935, you like write contracts and deeds for horses and stuff, right? Somebody comes up to you and says, I want to build a better mousetrap. You have no idea how to do a patent. And so this guy, you
Jeez.
open your mail with this guy's letter every day, and you could refer this, you kind of sound big. Oh, yes, I have a contact in DC that I refer you to.
The patent guide. I mean, I can't believe Clarence O'Brien. So there's a lot. I mean, by the
This
way,
is
the
pretty
Irish
awesome.
are some of the best trial lawyers. There's a
Yeah.
lot of Charlie O'Brien, Nicholas Rowley. A lot of trial lawyers are the O's or the mix.
So,
Were
so
you trying
this,
to push my dice off the table? God.
So this guy, I think you have been building the biggest legal referral network of the modern age, and this guy has built the biggest one before it was legal to advertise.
I mean,
That's
this
why I
is
say this
phenomenal.
is like the Bob Simon of 100 years ago.
This is like history,
Yeah.
right?
So that's for
1940,
you.
you said this was?
Yeah, this is the guy practiced from
1941.
the 20s to the 50s.
This
Yeah.
is like during World War II.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The quality
Well,
is so
long
nice.
live fucking Clarence O'Brien, man.
Yeah.
What's he doing now?
Here.
He's got to be dead.
Right
Yeah,
there.
he's taking a nap.
Dead,
He's
yeah.
taking a nap.
Taking a nap.
Dirt
Yeah.
nap. Jesus, man, that's
Yeah.
awesome. Well, I appreciate it. This is like,
Yeah.
I mean, I love history, like cool shit history, not like bullshit. By the way, this is history that does not need to be erased.
Yeah.
So if you're watching, we want this in the Smithsonian. We don't erase history. We endorse it.
Don't take out the lynching monument, please. Thank you. Yeah.
So, guys, we're at the end of the show here, and we have to ask.
Well,
Well, David, we know
Bob,
yours.
We have this on the table.
Oh, hold
what's
on.
this?
Yeah, we might
Yeah.
need to shoot this real quick.
Let's do it.
These,
Can we get
these
some
boys
shot
are
glasses?
Colombian. They're Colombian, these guys.
Yeah, you know that?
This is Colombian.
What?
So our mom is from Colombia. Yeah.
This is like Colombian
We're half and
moonshine.
half. Yeah.
Let's go. Let's go.
This is
Yes.
this
No,
is,
not like Columbia, South Carolina.
No,
Like
no, no.
Columbia.
Colombia.
This is
The
from
two O's.
Colombia.
No, like she
from
flew to this
Central
country
America.
sitting on a crate of lettuce. Like,
And I've had this before. It's the equivalent of like Colombian white lightning.
yeah, if you go out to like a discotheque in Colombia, like this is what you're gonna have. 100%.
It's called
Finish
Aguardiente.
Finish that so I'll pour
Yeah.
you some. Bob, finish that.
And you got to do the traditional toast.
Yeah, here we go. It'd be a good way to cap it off. Are y'all ready? Y'all ready?
Hayden
What's
will
the
lead.
traditional toast?
We're right
Yeah,
there.
repeat after Hayden.
All right. Pa arriba.
Arriba.
Pa abajo.
Abajo.
Al centro.
Al centro.
Y adentro.
Adentro.
Y debajo of mi stomach. Man, it's just like a
Kind of like
It's
black
a-
licorice.
Tastes like anise.
It is.
Anise.
What's the
Star anise is yeah.
Or Sambuca.
Sambuca.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
my
yeah.
grandfather Sicilian always
Yeah.
had Sambuca. It
Yeah.
tastes like Sambuca.
I still remember what it tastes like.
Tastes like Sambuca.
It's been 15 years, but I still remember it.
This is probably why your brother doesn't drink alcohol anymore because of this shit.
Yeah.
All right. Well, Haskin Brothers, thank you for coming on. We have to
Absolutely.
ask you, because we know what your choice is, but at the end of the episode, we ask you, what's your bourbon of proof? What was the one that you liked the most out of your pours? You cannot talk about the one you brought.
It was the second one. I don't remember the name.
It was the
The one that's like community designed.
the one
Off
where
the
they-
trail.
Off the trail.
Off the
that was
trail.
Off the trail
Yeah.
where they label. The story
Cannon,
behind that's
Cannon.
awesome.
Yeah, the other one was a bit strong, if I'm being honest, man. Yeah.
I like the first one just because I'm a psycho and
Bourbon Head.
yeah. So I really appreciate you guys coming on. I appreciate
Absolutely.
the low roll because Mauro's gonna slow roll, jelly roll probably by the third episode.
Jelly roll? Where's their jelly rolls?
Oh, here we go. All right, guys. Thank you for watching this episode
you.
of Bourbon and Proof. We appreciate
care.
it. Thank you, everybody, on
Thank you,
episode
guys.
number 3.